7 or 8 years ago, there was a movie that was released called Intolerable Cruelty. It was about a divorce, and there's an incredible scene in this movie where you have the two parties and the lawyers sit in a conference room to try to negotiate a settlement to these divorce proceedings. It's a great moment as they're negotiating. You have George Clooney that is absolutely hilarious in the gasp that he delivers the other side as they make offers. There's a moment where he spits out water. He's so offended by the offer from the other side. There's another moment where the other side says, we'd like 50% of the marital assets. And he looks at him and says, 50? Why not 100? While we're at it, why not 150% of the marital assets? It's a humorous moment, but it's also a very significant moment. Because as we think about responding to an opening offer in negotiation, it is very important to recognize how critical of a move that this is. The opening offer is a moment where there's a lot of influence that is happening between both sides. And when a ridiculous and insulting opening offer is made, our job as a sophisticated negotiator is to make sure that the other side knows that we're insulted. They've got to know that they are out of line. Now, you may not spit water at them. You may not go nuts like George Clooney did in this particular movie clip. But it's critical that in your style, that you communicate that the other side is out of line. Now, I've seen this done countless number of ways. From people standing up and packing their briefcase only to unpack their briefcase, only to pack it again and walk out, to people just simply laughing, or to people not saying anything at all. There's lots of different ways that we can respond to an outrageous opening offer. But I've also seen the mistake. I've also seen people look across the table and say, well, that number is a little high. And in their effort to be professional, and in their effort to be very cordial and courteous, they send a signal that could cost them dearly. Because you see, what the other side is doing when they make an insulting offer is they're watching us. They're watching to see what our reaction will be, and then they will make concessions and make decisions based on our reaction. If they think that they're close, if they think that we're within striking distance of a deal, they obviously won't be as generous. They won't give as much to try to get the deal done because they don't think that they need to. And so we need to know that when an offer is made, our response is being carefully monitored by the other side. And so we've got to be sure in this instant that we deliver the right message. Now notice with me, if we're sitting at the table, oftentimes we don't have a lot of time to prepare for this. Oftentimes it might just happen off of instinct. We can't rely upon our instinct in these kind of moments. We've got to be ready for them, and we've got to know how it is that we're going to strategically respond to an opening offer. Your response in this moment could earn you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. But it's got to be something that you're intentional about and you're prepared for.